Namaste, Cedrine, Leonie Faye here with your non-live audio session. It is Tuesday the 31st of May 2022. Looking at your date of birth, you were born on the 17th of the 1st, 1981. You're currently 41 years of age and you're a Capricorn. What a year to be a Capricorn. 2022 itself is an Earth year. Capricorns are also Earth in element. This means this could be one of those years where you feel like you're in your element, where you feel like you're in your groove, hopefully. It's a healing vibrational 6 year, and Capricorns, most Capricorns are very health conscious personalities. This is a year that will offer more opportunities to be healthier or to study, train, or even look more into those areas in healing and fitness and wellness. A lot of Capricorns love beauty, they love art, they're creative in personality, very hardworking, very loyal and very committed to their families and to their careers and goals. In fact, one of the shadow aspects of being a Capricorn is that you can work too hard and you can burn out too quickly. So this year, my hope is that you're going to find balance, mind, body and spirit balance, being a Capricorn. Your planet, your ruling planet, has just gone into retrograde for a couple of months, and this will give you an opportunity to stop and do life reviews, career reviews and relationship reviews. This next couple of months will give you an opportunity as a Capricorn to ask yourself those honest questions. Is this where I want to live? Is this the kind of relationships I want in my life? Is this the career path? You'll ask a lot of those questions, and hopefully at the end of the retrograde from your planet, and when it starts to go direct, you'll have those answers. There's also currently for the rest of this week Mercury retrograde happening, and Mercury retrograde is when there can be miscommunication, delays, misunderstandings, and generally where things just go wrong through no rhyme or reason. They just go wrong. I blame Mercury retrograde for that. Mercury goes direct in a couple of days, and being a Capricorn and being a motivated Capricorn, that could suggest that things could really start happening for you after the end of this week onwards. So do enjoy. Capricorns who are in a day 5 in 2022 tend to focus more on making better changes that reflect more their passions, their hobbies and interests. You are looking for change that brings stability this year. Capricorns with a pathway 6 in 2022 tend to be more health conscious. This is an excellent year to continue work on your health, your body especially. Get fit, get into your exercises, sport, and being a Capricorn, get out in nature as it will replenish your spirit. Capricorns tend to be very earthly. They love forests, lakes, seas, mountains, and there are quite a few Capricorns that love mountain climbing, bushwalking, or just generally being out in nature. This is one of those years where you'll feel even more drawn to nature, and if you're stressed or you're stuck inside working or you're stuck in an office building, well then have your breaks outside. Get to your parks, get to your rivers, your oceans, anywhere that makes you feel like you can rejuvenate and replenish your energy. A lot of Capricorns love good food, great wine, and they love travel and adventure. This is that kind of year to get out more, socialise, and if you love getting in the kitchen, get in the kitchen and cook and socialise, throw parties, have celebrations. It's a very fertile year for a Capricorn. There seems to be a lot of opportunity for growth. I'm actually going to see a lot of Capricorns this year getting married, having babies, even fur babies. It's just one of those productive years. If fertility's off the cards for you, then this will be the year that you just want to create a more nurturing, even nesting environment for yourself and those that you do care about. Capricorns with the Soul 7 in 2022. Well, your challenge will be to make the important choices on whether or not you want to travel or make a huge move again in your life. There could be further changes like studying, retraining, or creating a long-term goal now because the time is right. Let's look at your overall age. Now, you've come into this year on a powerful 511 overall. When you look at those numbers, we know that change is going to bring important closure, will bring release, will bring opportunity, and even the start of a new path, particularly heading into 2023. Next year, it's all about emotion and following your heart and manifesting your goals. It's important that you recognise this next 2 years, your birth age number, that you focus on the things that matter the most. Capricorns are feeling that way too. Coming into 2023, Capricorns are heading into a very emotional, creative and spiritual period. And what that means is you'll hopefully follow your heart, follow your true beliefs in life, and you'll combine all those things as well as your creativity or your desire to have a more creative and passionate environment. Next year could be a lot of fun. I'm hoping you'll do your projects with passion, you'll enjoy your relationships, friendships, even your travel, even more so. But next year is a warning that, look after your health, because you could burn the candle at both ends in 2023. I have put your birth date into numerology, and hopefully we can have a look at what this year, what's left of this year, and also next year looks like from your birth numbers point of view. You're a day 8, you have a path 9, and you're a soul 1. Honestly, those are the numbers of someone that can do really well in business. So if you are a businesswoman or someone who wants to be an entrepreneur, or if you're someone who has a career and you're very passionate about it, this is why you look at these numbers. But a day 8 is a destiny child. You are meant to be here. You came down here with a whole set of interesting goals and you plan to succeed. Your path is to finish what you start. And your soul, you're a leader. You're a teacher, you're a guide. You're a soul 1. But this lifetime, you came down here, it's all different for you. So people with your numbers can immigrate, live overseas, can get very invested in property, love to be the boss, but a good leader, not a negative. So a soul 1 is a good leader, great teacher too. So in 2022, your day number, you're coming in rebellious. So believe it or not, this year was always going to be the year you were going to make changes. The path this year is about health, whether you're a holistic spiritual lass or you're into just being physically healthy, nutritionally wise, or just your heart, whether this is a year you just want healing, you want passion, love and healing in your life. Your soul may yearn for travel. It's in the mood to learn something new. It's also in the year to face truths, fight battles, whether they're health or legal, and hopefully come out the other side the winner. So if you are interested in further learning, this is an excellent year to spark your interest in that area. If you'd love some more travel, chances are you might listen to your heart and go where your heart wants to, not where your head wants to. This is a year where you might make sacrifices for love. You may make a decision that's based upon a relationship and how important it is. In 2023, that's when it gets really emotional. It's a water year. Your numbers suggest you'll come into that year focusing on health and wellness. Your path suggests travel. At the very least, you'll get a new car. At the very most, there could be some fun travel. And your soul's ready to succeed. I think whatever sacrifices you make, if you're travelling, it'll be travelling with a purpose. And I feel that, next year for you could bring a lot of success. Or, 2023, I'm a bit of a fan for you for that year. I asked about your totems. So looking at your photo, I shuffled my totem cards. And the totem that you come into this year that represents your personality is grouse. Now, grouse is known for accepting that life is cycles. We are born, we age, we grow old, we die, and we're reborn again. Grouse medicine people tend to understand that. They have a grasp of all those things. You see a lot of grouse medicine people in working in areas like palliative or in jobs where try to bring healing and support. But grouse medicine people also understand reincarnation, and they know that we're here for a short period, so to get out there and live life to the fullest. So you're coming into a cycle. If you are carrying grouse as your totem, you will have so much fun in this next year. You'll value and appreciate life for what it is, and you'll go for everything, and hopefully you'll go with your heart. So grouse medicine people live, love, laugh, they're happy. They know that there are tough times. They know that there are challenges and suffering and even loss. But many a grouse medicine person, their power is that they can still see the joy and the happiness and the love, and they get on with it. Your challenge is dragonfly, and this could be a year where you're starting to realise there's certain people in your environment you can't trust. Beyond illusion is dragonfly's message, where there are people that are wearing masks and they're not as 100% honest. So you'll be quite sensitive, quite in tune, I think, this year. Your guides particularly, there may be a couple of older, I think there might be a male around you, but I feel like there may be this particular male going, no, I don't think we should trust this one, or that one's not telling you everything. You'll be very sensitive. And insensitive, I mean, you'll be very psychic and in tune with how people connect and even the way they talk to you and communicate. Your future self as you exit this year and head into 2023 is armadillo. Armadillo suggests that you'll be friendly and engaging, but you'll have learnt some powerful lessons about the type of people you want in your life. They say armadillo means a period, if you've been struggling with relationships and friendships, that you'll be more protective. Armadillo's also an excellent totem to have if you're setting up a new business, or you're surrounding yourself with new people around work and again socializing. So in 2023 you'll have some healthy boundaries. You'll be friendly and engaging, but you'll be very perceptive in who you want to work with in your life or who you want around you in your personal life. You won't want drama. In fact, this next cycle, I'm hoping there's very little drama, and that the drama that you do notice, you're able to see it and deal with it. Important messages are to get out there and have as much fun as life is prepared to give you in this next cycle. Enjoy. It's also telling you to take more care of what you put into your body. It's important this year. Nutrition is going to be very important. Whether you're healing from stress or other health issues, Dragonfly is a time of please pay more attention to what you put into your body and how well you look after it. You'll start to see people for the way they are. You'll be more sensitive to your guides. Well, I'm hoping you will be. You'll have some good boundaries. I feel that you'll come into 2023 and you'll have some good, strong, healthy boundaries. Friendly and engaging, but not frightened to say no or to stand up for herself when you need it. That's going to be important. Your crystals that are working with you, I asked for the crystal cards. I asked your guides, what are they going to help you to heal? Oh, emerald is such a great crystal to get. On a few levels, pulling emerald suggests that you're going to earn income and earn good income doing what you love. You'll start to connect and meet more authentic people in your work life. And it's a bit like, when two coffee shops open up and they're across the road from each other, yet one seems to draw everyone to them and is very successful, and the other isn't doing too well, yet there is room for both of them. Well, you are the coffee shop that's doing really well. That's the metaphor. When you pull Emerald, you will draw a lot of authentic people to you. People will feel connected to you. You'll be able to help. So this could be work, business, or it could, again, your social life. You may sit back after this next 12 to 18 months and go, oh, I've liked the people I've met, and I've liked the people I've connected and worked with and socialised with. Emerald is about healing from vain, egotistical, narcissistic personalities. So I find this is the stone you bring to you if you want to avoid those kind of people, and you've learnt some lessons because you've had those kind of people in your life. So emeralds come in. I think your guides have brought this energy in to draw the right people, to earn the income that you love, and to create an environment that you can look back and go, oh, I really enjoyed that. Another message is blue tiger's eye, and it'll be easy for you to see beyond the obvious, and you'll be more focused on your own sacred path. Blue tiger's eye is when we become more self-protective, but even more self-aware of what we want for ourselves. They say this crystal comes when you've been happily making everyone else happy in your life. And this comes to say, hey, now it's your turn. Choose your path. Go down the road you want to go down. They say a lot of self-esteem. You tend to rebuild your self-esteem. You tend to get courageous, and you tend to step out of your comfort zone and do things. Others might go, oh, why are you doing that? But you'll know because you're doing it for yourself. It does suggest strong masculine energies, again, in spirit working with you. Another message is that your guides are helping you to observe your surroundings. They're helping to protect you, keep you safe, because you are coming into a powerful period of change. It's almost like you may have a bit of a rebirth period. I find leopard skin jasper comes when we're going to change our lifestyle, our career path, where we live, even relationships. And we can be brave when we start out, but when the change starts, we can find ourselves vulnerable. And in those vulnerable moments, we're open to sabotage. Having this crystal in this position suggests that your guides are watching over you, that you are being protected throughout this next cycle while you go through a huge change. I asked about the 3 important surrender cards. Surrender to your full power. This year, your life, your guides are calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it safe. Someone up there is giving you a nudge. Go on, go take a few risks. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Your guides would like you to let go of relationships that don't serve you anymore, including those unavailable and toxic people. Remember, this is why they want you to know this, because you deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Between that card and the emerald card pulled, I think it's about time, or it's about that time you're going to start meeting really nice, authentic people. All right, so this is good. And apparently you've got to surrender to rest and sleep. Your guides want you to know to prevent burnout. They need you to slow down often throughout the year and to honour your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep. This is to rejuvenate your mind, your body and your spirit, because you're going to be very busy. Turn all electronics off. Make sure you go to bed in darkness. Whether you do a little meditation or put your hands to your heart and do a bit of emotional tapping and releasing of the day's stresses, and just close your eyes and do gentle breathing until you can drift off. That will help. That will help with stress. But having technology on and TVs on and working odd hours, your body is going to let you know it will enter burnout if you don't nurture it that little bit more. So please make that effort. It'll be very important. Open yourself up to the possibility of major travel, some this year, but mainly next year. Know that you're in a cycle where there's going to be more changes in your relationships. I hope for the better. You're building something, you're taking control of your destiny, and I think you'll do really well. You've come into this year with passion and the desire for change and the ability to make those changes. Your path this year, as long as you adhere to a good, healthy regime or routine in life and you listen to your heart. Again, this is a year of learning new things. You'll enjoy that. 2023, hopefully your heart is open and you're ready for travel, but you're also ready for a bit more success. I think you'll do very, very well. This year, your totem is live life to the fullest, love life to the fullest, and learn whatever comes your way. You accept and embrace the cycles of life, aging and death gracefully, and because of it, there's every indication you're going to have a blast in this next cycle. Blast as in you're going to have an absolute ball fun. Overall, though, it is about understanding who you can trust and who you can't. I think seeing beyond illusion, seeing who's really there, or someone that's just wearing a fake facade, you know. Your future self is exciting, you know. You'll be friendly, engaging, you'll protect yourself. So if you are off on any big adventures, if you are putting yourself out there financially with a career, chances are you will be protected. You are going through some big changes. Let's have a look at what the next cycle is going to offer you. Travel could be happening sooner than we realised. In fact, travel is a very important factor to this next cycle that you're heading into. Are you looking to travel, or are you hoping to reconnect with a strong, dark-headed woman you're very close to? You could have travel with work. Your work could take you to different places, maybe across the world. But this tells us something, though, as a metaphor, that you're moving away from stress, that you're coming into a more emotionally balanced period, particularly when it comes to finance. The moon suggests that there are still a lot of emotional negatives that you have to deal with people. All right, the moon says be careful of liars, cheats and deceivers. They could be around your environment in this next cycle, con artists particularly. So, but I feel that you're sensitive enough. I'm looking at that photo and I'm thinking she's sensitive enough not to be fooled by those kind of personalities. You're already receiving a lot of things that you've been hoping for. Some people don't realise, they turn around one day and realise that they have worked hard and they've achieved a lot of goals and they've had already a lot of success. People get caught up in the I want more, and they keep going for more, that they don't stop to enjoy what they've already gained. This suggests that you've already gained a lot and your guides would love you to stop and enjoy what you've already gained. There's more to come. You interview well. I'm not sure if you're hiring or you're interviewing for a new position, but it does talk about in the next cycle there could be an important interview for a job. There does seem to be a matter dealing with property in here. I'm not sure if it's legal, but it does work its way out in this 18-month cycle. You go through a very healthy phase, excellent. It says that you're more in tune with your emotional health. So your focus throughout this next 18 months will be, you know, how to rid yourself of anxiety or OCD or worry or depression. So you're doing a lot of inner work, emotional inner work. That will make you appear very serene and calm and loving. People will be drawn to that. Extremely emotional year. It's a fresh new start. So throughout this next cycle, I feel that you'll be doing a lot of things for the first time. And enjoy that. Don't be scared of doing things for the first time. It says she's brave and fearless and she's stepping out of her comfort zone, and there's some socialising and partying going on, and you'll enjoy, I think, the people that you're letting in. You're spiritually guided. But then I'm not sure if you feel that there's been an older male guide that hasn't been with you. But I feel like in this next cycle you may start to hear or sense or feel your guides a lot more. Right? You can do it on your own. It says one of the messages for the next 18 months is tell her she has the strength and courage to do it on her own. She doesn't need others to help her. It's sometimes easy to drag everyone with us when we're succeeding or we're on a new adventure, because there's that little inner child that can sometimes be scared to do it. This cycle tells you you definitely have the courage to go out and do things for yourself. Like I said, the moon warns us that there are certain people around you that shouldn't be trusted. More so this Queen of Swords. She comes off all professional and she knows this, she's a lot older than you, I think, but she seems to nerve her what she's on about, but she doesn't really. Be wary of those kind of negative personalities. You don't need them. You're very sensitive, and I'm not sure if there's a mother or grandmother up there, but I feel like an older woman has come down to, as soon as I said about negative females is positive female, I felt her presence then. You could make a lot of money in this next cycle if you're not already. You may interview, or you may apply for, or you may look at buying into something, and it says over a period of 6 years you will do very well financially. Oh, I like those cards. Overall though, don't be indecisive. Don't listen to negative gossip or those negative whisperings in your head. And if you're keen to study, keep studying, keep learning. I think the key to success these days is to know that you're still learning. You haven't reached the peak of anything. I don't think we do in life. I think we keep growing and growing. In this next cycle, if you want to apply for further study, if there is more travel that you want to do, if there's another place that you feel you need to be, work-wise, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of success coming for you that way because you've got the money cards. There, as I said, there may be a birth of a little girl around you, so someone may celebrate a beautiful birth if they haven't already. You not to feel guilty that you need time off. There's a period in this reading, in this next 18 months, where you go, I need time for me. I need time out. I need to take a break. Good, make sure you do. But you've got this fresh new start and this new beginning heading your way. I'm not sure if you're into animals or there are some lovable males in your life that you care about very deeply, but you seem to be having a ball. Relationships in this next cycle, the female relationships could be dramatic, but the males in your life are very positive and fun. Right, so there's a lot of young energy around you in this next 18 months and you seem to be enjoying it all. Let's have a look at other things that we can tell you about this cycle you're heading into. Throughout the month of June, justice is working very favourably for you. So a period of justice, a period of taking control of your destiny. Things will start working for you. June looks good if you are facing any legalities. June looks good for anything to do with business or finance. Oh yes, so you're taking charge and things are starting to move in favour. Around July, you're showing great strength. It's like you're receiving phone calls and messages, and whether you're missing people that you're close to but you can't be close to. But it does say showing great strength and resilience as she moves forward into the changes that you're making. From about August on, if you're unhappy, bored, and things haven't worked out in your favour, well, that'll be the month that encourages you to do something to make the changes. Sometimes we're unhappy in a relationship or a job or where we are. It could be off the back from you receiving phone calls or messages or offers. There could be other offers for you. So this suggests you'll do something about it. Everything around you is fixable though. You've got the cards that says look, you know, she's smart enough, intelligent and emotionally switched on enough to know if something isn't working to move on. A change of house is possible in this next cycle, and I'm not sure if you're buying, because it talks about legalities, legal matters to do with property. You're on the move. Oh yes, as this year comes to an end, there will be some big changes and some moves. You've got to make a real emotional choice as you leave this year behind about being on your own. It's like, do I do this with someone or do I do this on my own? Now, some people can get this card and it means it's a choice with lovers. Is it time to go out and be more independent? Or again, career. Put it this way, you can handle yourself on your own brilliantly. You make good choices and you are spiritually guided. 2 strong males in spirit working with you. As you exit this year and enter next year, there could be a decision that you make with a King of Cups in your life. Judgment is when we close a door. A chapter's over, what's done is done. Legal matters will go well again, so there may be some further legal matters, but they work in your favour. You start next year getting on top of your finances. It's a good year next year as you return to the issues that you've probably let slip, and you'll deal with them. You'll deal with the people, the relationships, the things that you know you need to. So, next year is a year of resolve and resolution. You're safe wherever you decide to live or work or move. Yeah, next year it says she's safe. She's still got options though, so look out. Apparently you might make another decision. There could be another move in your life. Could be a house or a job. But yeah, it says you're safe. You're safe to make the changes, but you do it in your own time. You're your own mistress of your destiny. You're around a lot of professional people, but I sense you to be warm and calming and loving and even vivacious at times, with a hint of creativity and spirituality in your spirit. So seeing you around these sort of serious money people, they're all about money, they're all about work, they're all professional, but not very emotional. I don't know. But if you're going to work with them, I suppose they're the good type to work with. You might bring change into their lives. These two become very important to you through work. A holiday overseas brings joy, and somebody's getting married next year. So it sort of says travel, weddings, big adventures to look forward to. If that's not you, it'll be someone close to you. Holidays go really, really well. If I was to pin a month of positive travel and moves and big changes, it would be July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Around March next year. I like March. So from March onwards, there could be a move, a house, there could be a big change overseas, there could be some great travel, and there could be some cause for celebration, a wedding, or the start of a new venture that's going to go really well. Those cards give you options, but my guess is we're going to see quite a few of those things happen for you. The month after, you'll need a break. It says she needs to take time out. So around April will be your, I need time for me. May brings you close to the young ones in your life. You've got young ones. I don't know if you've got children or young people that you're very close to, but it certainly suggests family reunions, catch-ups, and some fun with the younger people. You work well with young and older people by the look of it. I think we can throw you in with many personalities. Overall, though, it says this next 3-year cycle, new ventures are likely, new business ventures or career ventures. You're very strong and independent throughout this next cycle, earning your own money. But you do love animals and children. And you'll have so much fun there. So you'll be connected there. You may get involved in an art project or a community project where you help create something very interesting. I don't know if in a previous life, I'm wondering whether I'm hooking into a previous life where you were involved with art and museums and community and all the historical things. And if you love all those things now, well, you know you get it from a previous life. But it says her battles, you can fight your battles, and any delays and setbacks and cancel plans, you're more than capable of dealing with them. You'll receive some good news, more about work than anything. You're independent and strong, and there's new opportunities coming your way. Legal matters will go well, and you'll be able to resolve any issues. And I don't know if there's any worries or concerns around on your father's side, but you're certainly guided by spirit in this next cycle. You're strong as you go through change, and if there are big changes and you're just not happy, then it suggests that you've got the courage to make those changes. There could be a move of house, there could be some important legal matters coming up, and signing of a contract, and you're on the move. You make good choices on your own. You close a door on a particular relationship in your life. You reconnect to people, but you're outgrowing people. You're evolving. So if you notice that the people that you used to connect to and you don't feel so connected, that's okay. You're safe. That's the most important thing. So if you are travelling or you're making decisions about moving, changing your career path and things like that, you're safe. You'll make good choices next year. You surround yourself with professional people, but I think you'll be the one to provide a bit of joy into their life. You will enjoy holidays, travel, weddings or party celebrations. There's a bit more of that going on next year, which is lovely. But you will need a break, and you may need to make a major decision in moving forward throughout this next cycle. I think you'll do so. Have a wonderful cycle. All the best. Namaste.